Hello, hello, everybody. What's going on? We're actually on time today. Now, I will be dipping at in about an hour, because we're going to be meeting some friends for dinner, and then but if Tori and Patrick, if anybody else joins in, you guys are welcome to just run it, just YOLO, keep going. So, on the print farm today, we're actually getting ready next week to wrap up. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, wrap up the beast. You can see it's on its side there. I want to see. I see Jeff in here. I'm gonna go. Let me pop my phone in. I think I can use one of the guest links because it's coming together. The panels from Wade came in. They came out beautiful.
I'm going to be starting designing the frame for my CR10S4 very, very soon.
Okay.
Figure out what I want to do to it custom.
Let's see. I'm pulling up the talk video here. My bamboo is running through a calibration right now, so let's see here.
High flows default in acetone.
Why? Oh, because you're checking a look at the wear and stuff.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna pull my computer out.
Examine that under a microscope and check it out thoroughly.
Yeah, I want to see how much wear it's been, because it has the copper insert, and I've been running a lot of carbon fiber through it.
Okay.
Can't hear Tim, but actually.
So, oh wait, no, Tor.
I got you, Tim.
Can you not hear me on my phone?
Not on the phone, but I turned on your stream so we can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Turn it off. We're getting echo.
There we go.
Try it now. Can you hear me on my phone now?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I gotta step back into the corner. So this is it on its side. We're waiting on the corner parts here to print.
Might cut out.
Yep.
3 frames. We got some beefy feet here. We got to tighten these up. Just put the panel clips on. So this is one of the ACM panels from Wade. Once the skirt's done, we're going to put it back upright and get the side panels on.
What are those diamond panels made out of?
This is all ABS.
ABS?
Yep, all ABS. So, I just realized, Jordan, I think this is the wrong one here because look at the pattern doesn't match.
That is possible.
This is probably for the front. Yeah, we should have embedded the number of the part on the part itself. So
yeah, I was thinking that. When
I was like, that doesn't match.
Yeah.
Is it this one here?
Yeah.
There we go. We figured it out.
Yeah, good catch.
Oh wait, hang on, wrong one.
Yeah.
Goes that way.
You got it.
There we go. So,
well,
but yeah, no,
so you can use left and right interchangeably.
Yeah, because of the pattern. So, but we got some. So one thing I'm actually going to do. So we've already got the dual Z running one off of the 3rd driver, one off the 4th driver. Got the SSR in here for the bed. Meanwhile, power supply. Even got, you see this nice thick 12 gauge stranded here. This is for the bed. This is a 12 gauge stranded wire for grounding on the bed. And got this all sleeved in a nice wire loom with a strain relief underneath. Got 2 cooling fans here, run off of the fan 2 port on here. And I'm actually going to be running, since we have 2 Easy Neos, I repinned one of these cables so it works on the servo header on our Easy board, since it is basically the same pinouts as a NeoPixel, just different order. And we'll be able to drive each of the 2 Neo strips independently. So if he only wants to have one on or have one do something else, they'll be independently addressable. So, and then we've got all the wires in the channel here, so it's all hidden underneath. So you're not going to see many wires in here. Everything goes into here, so we got to take the control box off. Everything's on plug, so we can disconnect it, take this off. Then the back panel will go on, then the sides. And then we got to put the top on, which will be the enclosure. So we're getting real close. So got a lot of time in here. So Yeah, she a big machine. Like look at the size of these rods. They're 12 millimeter rods. We got 4 of them holding the bed. Yep, standard lead screws with the ABS brackets we printed. So, and it does move very smooth. We did put larger motors on the Z because the stock Creality ones were just slightly larger than a pancake. Got the hot end all set up here. Got the Orbiter V2 on there with the Mosquito Magnum for the hot end there. So, and I'm going to find a cover here that'll work with the EVA 2 because the EVA 3 with the Mosquito, I'm not happy with the cooling on it. And I guess there was another revision, so we're going to stick with the EVA 2 on here. But Jeff wants the little Nomi on here, and I do have a Nomi. Thought it's either over here on my desk. But we'll still have the Nomi on there, and I'm going to find a duct that'll go either onto the fan or between the fan to put the Nomi up top here.
That the one that used the tank front for
either one.
For your Nomi should be able to work on that.
Okay. Yeah, but no, it's all set up. Got the Orbiter tool head board on here, so we're running a tool head board on this. So this is the cable for the tool head board. We got the reverse Bowden here. We used our bamboo tubing here for this because it's a larger internal diameter to make it easier to feed. Got the NG8 probe on here. So all these will get bundled together. We're going to sleeve these all, sleeve all these together, and then run it back here. And then I thought I brought it out here. Hang on. Might be on my desk. Is it on my desk? I brought that wire you recommended to me, Tor. I don't know where I put it though.
Thick piano wire. And it's
Yeah.
really good for keeping the
keeping the cables upright. I know I brought it out here. Oh, you know what? It might be in my office in the house. So yeah, here's the remains of the S5 after we stripped it for parts. So, and then we've also got a box of other stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, these are the panels here. So we got the rest of the panels in here. These came in nice. Wade got them all nicely packaged in here. So he protected them from UPS. So, but yeah, no, it's coming along. We got everything nicely terminated too. All crimps on here. Got ferrules on the wires going into terminals. It's coming out great. So I'm hoping by like Tuesday or Wednesday we'll be getting the firmware setup done, and then we can start running test prints by Thursday. I'm thinking I do want to run it, get at least 20 to 30 hours on it, just to make sure it's printing well, and if we got to do any adjustments. But probably not next week, but the week after should have it all done, like tuned and everything. Code the tuning is going to take a bit just because it's such a massive machine. So. But we got an accelerometer on the tool head board, the E-drivers on there, which was nice because we're actually able to use our Easy board on here, even with dual Z, because we are just going to use the E-driver as a second Z. So we got 2 independent Zs on here, so it could actually do bed tilt compensation. So, and we're running the Honey Badger motors from the Mercury 1 kit. So this is basically a Mercury 1 just on a custom frame. So. And yeah, this is my favorite part here. So this is that industrial USB hub, and you can see it's powered from the power supply. And then we've got the tool head board going in. We got the Easy board going in. We got 2 more ports in here. So one for a camera and one for extras. And then we just have one USB cable coming out to go into the Pad 7 here. So I got the BTT Pad 7. This is going to be our controller. This is all built out. Got the CB1 in here. Yeah, so
one cable
nice
coming
clean
out
setup.
instead of having to drag around a bunch of different wires.
Yeah, literally just one cable to plug in the whole printer to the Clipper controller. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very clean setup. You can see
dude, this thing's gonna be I honestly wish I had the money and the excuse to build something like this for myself. Like this thing is gorgeous. Like it's gonna be amazing. Like once I put the panel, I was like, man, I'm glad I went with the ACM because the ACM, like look how nice it looks. So the left and the right, the back and the right will be the same material. So, and if you guys aren't familiar with ACM, this is what it looks like. So it's aluminum with a plastic composite in between it. So it's aluminum, plastic, aluminum. It's very rigid for like putting everything together, and it also insulates really well. So we actually have some enclosures here. These are the Gen 2 versions of these enclosures we had from Printed Solid, and these are ACM as well. These insulate really, really nice. Yeah, the ACM came out great. Like I peeled all the stuff off it because obviously once we put the clips in, we won't be able to easily peel everything off. So, but now we're at the point where we got to be very careful with it because we don't want to start marking stuff up. But this thing's massive. I mean, each of these skirt parts are 3 pieces, and they almost fit the full width of the enders. So, like, we're running them off right now. That's one of the foot, another foot, and then this is the other panel. So, and they're all getting done ABS.
Plus,
so
if
yeah,
Jeff wants to reprint anything, he'll have all the files available to him.
Yep. Yeah, so you got the 2 fans here. So these are going to blow. We're going to work with the convection of the heat. These are going to blow up from the bottom out through the top here. So, and then there'll be a panel covering this, which is down here in the box. We had to clean up. So I was like, just put everything in a box. We'll go through it later. We need to get the skirt on and get the panels bolted up because we're getting really close.
Yeah.
Like,
it's taking up a bit of space on the workbench. Just a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. All right, swap me out. Go. Oh no. There we go. Okay.
Now you're back.
Oh, I thought I gave Jerry the stream. Chris is messaging me. I thought I gave him the new permanent link. He had to build. Yeah, he had to build a special bench to hold it. Hang on, Jerry. I thought I sent you the new permanent link, but apparently not. I got to go to. I guess, yeah, I'm just going to steal it from Patrick's chat. So that's what we've been working on. It's exciting to see. It's exciting to see it all coming together. I'm sure Tor's literally like, because we have IP cameras in here, and he's just like sending us messages over the Google Homes because we have a Home Assistant install out here.
I was telling Patrick about that before we started.
Yeah, well, my bamboo, I actually just changed the whole extruder assembly. The stock gears, man, like they're gone. Like there's buildup, and the teeth are just my freaking camera. It's a Logitech, so but the teeth are almost gone. And I was like, why is this not like biting and feeding the filament? Because there was like it jammed up, and I pulled it. I was like, okay, that's weird, and it like started chewing into the filament. And I heated the nozzle up. I used our clog tool, and it came right out. So I was like, okay, that's weird. So I have our gears and a whole new extruder. So I have this as an extra one. I'll probably put another set of our gears in here and have this as a.
What do you suspect caused those gears to wear that quickly?
I mean, we run a lot of carbon fiber through it. So yeah, carbon fiber run through. I saw Backwoods Singer here. This is the link to that hub. It's an Amazon affiliate link. So if you guys buy it, you're actually supporting us. So. There's the only place I could find it. So as much as I hate giving Amazon my hard-earned money, sometimes we have to. But It's not bad. That hub is actually only $1881 for a powered USB hub, which is pretty damn good. And it comes with a wallet. So you like for clipper machines, this is a great freaking hub. And I would have left a positive review on there, except Amazon banned my account from leaving reviews because I posted reviews on products that caught on fire and they got rid of it. I also posted reviews on products that were stealing our intellectual property, and they pulled it. So they're like, you're violating your guidelines, so you can't leave reviews.
They didn't like your honest reviews? No way.
No, I had pictures and everything. I had an SSR that almost caught on fire, like the whole thing melted. This is before we had ours.
Thanks.
And I noticed that like there'd be some reviews up that would have it, and then I go check back the next day, and they'd be gone. So and the problem was they were basically selling 40 amp SSRs that only actually had 5 amp triacs in them, so they were just burning up if you push them past 5 amps.
That's a cool looking little toy there, Dor.
Yeah, I was gonna thought that's like all the rage now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Black and white. I think it's Shadow PLA from Polymaker.
So you do like one color change? Did you just like do one color change?
I ran out of filament.
Oh,
nice.
I mean, that worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly. It got halfway.
Oh, I see. I was like, it almost looks like it got
yeah.
almost perfectly halfway, but now that you say it, I see the mistake.
Yep. If you wouldn't have said it, I would have assumed that you did it.
Yeah, I did a color change
halfway through. Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you been working on, Patrick?
Oh, this last week I've been working on this hammer.
Yeah. Do you mean to stop because it's hammer time?
Yeah, it is hammer time.
Check your video settings at the bottom of the window and make sure you're at. Oh, I'm at 480p. Make sure you're at 1080p. We pay for 1080p. So check to see if you're at. So under where it says stop video, hit the little up arrow. It should say resolution.
Yep. Got it.
There we go. Yeah. It looks a lot better now. Wow.
Okay.
Man, so like the thing with tools like that is like, man, they look gorgeous. I would never use it as a tool though. It's just more decoration.
Yeah, I don't plan on it.
Okay, I was like, that is gorgeous.
So this is all 3D engraving, and gosh, I probably have
laser, right?
Yep, I probably have 8, 16, another 6, almost 30 hours into this thing. Why did I do it? Just because.
You said 30 hours it take you have into it?
Yeah, about 30
That's crazy.
hours. Yep, that's one thing that I've been working on. I've been working on apocalypse weapons too. Not weapons, wall art. Apocalypse style wall art. This is art. So engraving the saw blades for some artwork. This is just artwork.
That's pretty cool.
Well, that kind of stuff,
kids, right? Just kids run around with them.
Yeah, man, it's good fun. I mean, they should stay on the wall, but you can play with them if you want. City.
Yeah, it's props for pictures.
Yeah, and let's see. I have a demo that I don't need to run right now, but I'm going to run a demo on the fiber laser. Show you something else I've been messing with. Just because a lot of people haven't saw this particular type of, I guess you could call it engraving.
Hey, Patrick, you can sell them as back scratchers.
Yeah, there you go.
They'll scratch your back.
That'll definitely get rid of the itch, no doubt.
Oh my god. Are you messing with your Merc tour?
Back scratcher.
I am. The filament keeps breaking inside the tube.
The tube? You have too tight of a bend to go into the hot end? Because I've had that.
No, it's I got it at Rocky Mountain. It's the Polymaker High Flow PLA.
Oh, that's weird.
Not having a good time in the PTFE. It's just doing perfect snaps.
Weird. I wonder if it's wet. Has it been open for a while? Because I'll be honest, I haven't. Tor, your mic is pretty low. I don't know what.
All right.
If it's too far.
I'll go ahead and run this little demo. That way, it'll be out of the way before you leave.
There you go.
This might be a little bit better.
I pulled you up here. Do you need to pull something else in? Oh, there you go. Oh, this is cool. I love how they have the laser where you can actually see where it's going to go. Yeah, the framing laser.
Yeah, and I can change it. I can do the hull. I'm not going to do the contour because I don't want you to see what it is until it starts to develop. But you guys ever played with scratch paper?
No. Wait, is that the one where you take the coating, you like scratch on it, and there's a color underneath or something like that?
Lotto tickets?
Yep. That's it.
Okay. So it's like lotto tickets. Right.
Yeah, so here you go. Here's scratch paper that has like the rainbow underneath of it.
I already know what it's going to be.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, that looks cool as shit. It's like the fiber lasers are so satisfying to watch.
Want a laser. Between Patrick and Jerry, seeing some of the stuff they've done, it makes me really want to.
I sent Jerry the link on Facebook to join. So this is just a piece of paper?
Yeah, it's like the cardboard. Wow, why is it not focusing?
No, that's good
There
now.
we
That
go.
looks so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like I could just watch videos of fiber lasers doing their thing all day.
Oh, I was adjusting settings and I didn't take it back to where it should have been, so that's why it's left a little bit of black on there. That's no big deal.
Is it going to do a second pass? 'Cause I
Yes.
saw the other
Well,
one do a second pass.
But yeah, this stuff's really cool. I mean, the package comes with a little pen that you can scratch all that stuff off with, and
But who
Yeah,
needs
but
to
for
scratch
the
it if you
laser-
have a laser?
yeah, just started
That-
playing around with the fiber laser.
Cool.
I'm like, man, this makes some pretty cool. You can make some pretty cool stuff just by using a laser. It stinks.
Yeah, that
though.
looks
I
cool
was
as
like,
shit. I was gonna say, I was like, does it smell?
yeah, luckily it's all that smoke's getting sucked right out of here. But it's
Yeah,
kind of like,
I see the fume extractor there. I've got one out here for our soldering station. Yeah, that looks cool as shit.
other than the H. If I could just run it
Yeah.
again real quick.
Oh, hey,
Clean
we got
the-
hey,
clean the H off.
we've got a person having issues with CAN bus. Yeah, fuck CAN bus. Tool head boards with CAN bus are not great. I have not heard anybody say they love CAN bus. The USB ones are fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
I
as
have
long as,
the
as long as you
USB
don't touch
on
it, you can run another pass. There you go.
Yep, there you go.
That looks cool.
Now,
That looks
now it's
cool
all
as shit.
clean.
Okay, I'll have to play. Will that work with CO2 or just fiber?
Oops. No, I did it with the diode and
Oh, okay.
other
Chris,
ones.
do you
So,
think
yeah,
we
you
should
just
pick
gotta.
up some sheets of that and play with that? Because we got our CO2. We got a 10-watt diode from Atom Stack, and I got the K40 still.
Yeah, you can do
Oh.
that with K40.
I like my K40. You know, it's. I know it's small, but you know what? For the stuff I do, like it's been great. Like I put a Cohesion 3D board in there, and it's been solid. I got a bunch of parts for it. I'm going to upgrade it, and I thought about I've seen people where they do mods where they change. Okay, those are cool, dude. So if you like cut those out and made like a 3D printed frame for them, or like even just like a regular picture frame, you could absolutely sell those. People would buy the shit out of that. Look at this! Look at this material, Jordan.
Yeah.
This is scratch off paper. You know, like a lotto ticket.
Oh yeah, we used to
And he
art
lasered.
class. We used to scrape away at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Cool. And a laser. Oh,
the laser
that's
takes the
sick.
material off, and it
Nice.
leaves the shiny part.
Yeah. There's no.
I never would have thought about that. Those look awesome.
Something
Listen,
unusual. I thought I would share today.
How easy is it to scratch off, like just handling it, like, or should you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
So,
just
like, if you
a
sold those, you
fingernail.
probably. So let me ask you this: if you like sold those, if you like did like a clear coat over them, would that be? Would that
You
stick?
You absolutely can. And do I know?
Because like you're gonna sell it, you want to set it so like somebody doesn't accidentally nick it, you know. But that looks cool as shit.
Well, I have a sign that I actually did and clear coated it with the Rust-Oleum
The polyacrylic.
on it. The triple thick glaze, and it does a great job. A couple coats of that, and it looks nice, and it makes it scratch resistant. Kim has left the building.
My browser just
Now
rebooted
he's back.
for some reason. That was weird. My browser just rebooted. I heard you say the triple thick, the Rust-Oleum triple thick.
Yep, Rust-Oleum triple thick. A couple coats of that, and it makes it scratch resistant. Yep.
So I've been using the Rust-Oleum polyacrylic, like the I think I got the satin finish. It is great for like print cleanup, like post processing. So like we had a large part. We're talking like it was like this big. It was printed in 3 parts, and we bonded it up, and then usually. Yeah, like 1,100 millimeters long or something like that. So we had to split up into a couple parts. But we bonded it up with gloop, and then usually around the seams, I'll run take the brush and run like a half-inch line of gloop around the seam, and then I'll take it and once it's cured and dry and sand it down, and then you usually see like the wear marks and stuff where it's sanded. Well, I found the satin polyacrylic matches like the PLA finish pretty well. So I'll just spray it onto the part where we had like the bonding happening, and it gives it a nice smooth finish. And also too, if you want to seal a print, it's actually really like the polyacrylic bonds really nice to PLA.
Nice.
So
yeah,
Tyler told me about the polyacrylic for sealing this the little wood thing he made for Olivia. Like when it was like the birth thing where you write her birth weight and length and stuff. And he's like, before you write on it, seal it with polyacrylic because otherwise it'll bleed into the wood when you use a permanent marker.
Yeah, the triple thick is very glossy. Like it's extremely glossy. So yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to use that. And that
will that stick to 3D prints too? Because is it actually thick or is that just the name?
That it's pretty thick. It's a spray on, but it's thick. A few coats and looks nice.
It would probably hide layer lines pretty good then, I'm assuming, for smoothing out parts. Because I haven't messed with it. It's called triple thick?
Yeah, Rust-Oleum triple thick. Triple thick glaze.
Triple thick glaze. Oh, let's see if Menards has it.
I would think so. You can normally find it at Menards, Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon.
Yeah, let's see. Yep, they got a triple thick clear glaze. $6.21 a can.
Easy.
Okay. Oh, I saw this when I was looking at different sprays for finishing 3D prints. I saw this popping up. I should really just have kind of an assortment of different coatings and whatnot. So yeah, that'd be nice to have on hand. I should get that and play with it. Yeah, it's got like the little pot on the label. It's got like a little clay pot almost on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll have to pick a thing of that up when I go to Menards next time just to have. Let's see. You still trying to clean out your nozzle?
Seems like everything I've coated with that triple thick, it just turns out really nice.
Yeah, I'm always looking for stuff for like clear coating prints. I think XTC 3D is like, XTC 3D is what I know a lot of the like cosplay guys use. I've never used it. It's like a 2-part system.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm sharing it right now. I haven't used it, but we have a lot of people that do like big prints, like cosplay and stuff. And yeah, it's like a 2-part. I don't know if it's you mix it or if you
it's almost
if it's like one then the other.
Like an epoxy type thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, mix 2 liquids, brush the mixture onto 3D print, allow it to cure. So it's like probably like a thinner epoxy then.
Then, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because if I look here, let's see, I don't think I shared the audio. Yeah, so you mix it up. Oh yeah, see how it's getting kind of goopy. So it's like a watery epoxy basically.
Yeah, it's like the epoxy you'd use for the surface of a table or something like that versus a deep pour epoxy.
Why would you just stick the brush in the little mixer?
Because it's not as cool looking for the video tour.
I am triggered.
I mean, let's see. Is this dry? Oh, 3 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, that does actually look pretty good. Yeah, like it filled in the layer lines really nice. Damn. It's got to be some sort of epoxy.
I have some epoxy that's about that consistency. I'm going to have to try it out on a 3D print.
Yeah, because that looks nice. Because I mean, especially too, like I'd imagine too, if you get something like that you can spray on. If you had like one of those airless guns or whatever, you could probably even just like spray it on. Hey, Jerry, I see Jerry in the back. Jerry, your camera's not working.
Yeah, he said he was having some issues.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
All right. Yeah, I've got OBS running. I'm filming with my C920, and even though I'm not using my main camera, Talk Studio won't let me use my camera, so I don't know.
You need to change it to the OBS camera, not the. You need to change it to the OBS virtual camera, not the Logitech. So if you change it to the OBS camera for the input device, because I have the same, I'm not using OBS. I use a straight camera today, but I do have OBS if I want to do like a transition. I know Patrick, you're using OBS today.
Yeah, I don't got a virtual.
I think Tor is too.
I can start a virtual camera, but it's gonna.
I don't use OBS.
Yeah, if you're using OBS, in OBS,
you start the virtual camera,
and then in Talk Studio, you would select the virtual camera.
Yeah, that's how I would normally do it, but you'll see my fiber laser the whole time since I'm taping a screen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what your setup is. Here, Tor, let me switch you around here. It's not focusing. You know, I bought you that nice camera, and I'm really just... Oh, there we go. It's focused. Okay, so the copper in... No, they look about the same. Yeah, it's covered in crap, but...
Yeah, it's about a dozen or so rolls of carbon fiber.
That's holding up pretty good.
Yeah,
I was wondering about the copper insert, how they would hold up with abrasives.
Can you still hear me talking?
I use my A10 mini right there.
What is that? That is fancy.
That's the dragon point I was off center. I was trying to get
it's a A10 mini, so you can automatically do that kind of stuff.
Is that looks like it's like professional kind of quality video?
Almost. It's made by Blackmagic Designs, and they make high end stuff. And this
they only have HDMI
friendly
inputs only. You can't use USB inputs.
I mean that's fine. Actually, well, this is using USB, but in my office in the house, I have all HDMI cameras, and I run it to a capture card. That's actually not as much as I thought it was going to be. So it's $400.
Yeah, I have they make an Extreme that costs a little more, but I have the Mini Pro ISO, so it records. I use it for recording videos is the main reason I got it. So it records all 4 inputs at the same time.
Oh, okay.
When you're switching,
you can go back and you have the footage from all. Oh, that's actually really nice.
You have raw footage from all 4 inputs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim, I dropped StreamYard. I'm using Talk Studio now, $19 a month.
And I just record everything on a USB.
Jerry, why don't you just close OBS and just use your close OBS and then just select your main camera?
Well, I'm filming for a video. That's why I'm filming what I got on the screen. So.
Oh, so if you go into OBS and you want to use like your camera, like your Logitech camera, whatever your main camera is, and you're not recording from that, if you go into OBS and deactivate that source, I don't know if you can do it without switching the scene, but if you deactivate that source, it'll then release that camera from OBS's control, and then it'll free it up for another application to use it.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, if I can find it. I don't have no crackers. Go away.
IT support. Hey, speaking of which, I finally bought my domain for my IT company I'm starting up, but there's just a coming soon page up there. So, and I'll be doing IT, and I'm going to be doing more home automation type stuff products under that brand name. So we're still going to keep the easy plugs under TH3D, but I'm going to be doing more home automation type products under that brand name since it'll make more sense since that's going to be like an IT focused type brand. So, yeah, I'll show that off. If you're in our VIP lounge on Discord, I did post some mock-ups for the logo. I've got a designer I'm working with right now. So,
did you decide on one yet?
The logo?
Yeah.
I'm kind of more working towards the one that's got like the network kind of style one. So, because multiple people have told me that one, I'm kind of like, I just want a solid logo that's going to be like, easy to, like, I'm thinking about putting it on products. So, like, whether that's a vinyl, a decal, or even putting it into a 3D printed housing, I want to make sure it's easy to print. or easy to make vinyls of, because like there's been so many times like I've seen companies where they have complicated logos, and good luck embedding those onto anything, or even like if it's super complicated getting it on t-shirts or even embroidered is a pain.
Right. Yeah.
So like our logo we have now is easy to embroider. So I want something that's also easy to embroider so I can get nice polos, with the embroidered logo on there. So, get all professional. So, but I'm almost done with the site. I'm just gonna basically the holdup right now is I'm waiting on the final. I got one more concept coming for the logo, and then make my decision and finalize it and then start pushing it out every year.
Seems like most of the quote iconic logos are pretty simple anyway.
Yeah.
Couple colors and simple design, but
yeah, minimalistic. I mean, like, I don't want like it's super simple, but I want like something that is meaningful. I don't want just like some generic looking logo. So like there was one the one that had like the network rack. Like I liked it, but I felt like it was too generic. Just like a bunch of network things stacked on top of each other, like the outlines. It's like I like it. I like the direction it's going, but I want more depth to it. While still being simple, but I don't want it to be like I don't want it to look generic, right? So, you
look at yours from maybe embedding in 3D prints or have that embossed look or something like that. And I'm looking at it from laser engraving perspective. Like, is that going to be easy to laser engrave? Is it going to look good? Depending on what you're going to try and put it on. So it's probably a similar way of looking at things.
Oh man, I'm sorry I'm yawning. I have not had any caffeine today, so fair warning. Wait, Thingo?
Yeah.
Thingino open source firmware for Wi-Fi cameras? Interesting.
I got bucked up earlier. You guys ever had that energy drink?
No, I've never heard of it.
B. Bucked up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty good stuff.
Interesting.
What's
like is it like one flavor or is it multiple?
They have multiple flavors, and they have a full line of like workout supplements. But they sponsor Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, BKFC, and that's where I first learned about it. But there's 300 milligrams in one can of that shit, and it's good.
Jesus Christ! Hey, Tor, this open source firmware that this guy just talked about, it supports a bunch of the Wise cams. The Pan 1, the Cam 2, the Wise Cam Pan 1. See, I like little things like this. I like learning about new stuff to take the shitty closed source firmware and China Cloud firmware off. Do you have any of these? Wise Cam Pan 1, Cam 2, and the Cam Pan 2, and the Cam 3.
I think that might cover all the ones that I have.
Tor, you should check it out. I don't have any Wise stuff.
I already have the page up.
Hey, Tim and Tor, on the Sobel enclosures, why in the hell would they ship plate glass that's going to hurt somebody and not have safety glass?
Because they're cheap asses and they're in China. So who are you gonna sue?
That's going to wind up slicing somebody's arm open. Or
at least Creality used the tempered glass. I'm like, I don't know, Tor, you still want us to make replacement acrylic panels for that, or?
I'm down.
Like, I mean, don't we literally have the files already because it's an open source design?
Let me check their GitHub.
Mandic Reality. I can't think of it. Alan, you know who that is?
Yeah, I know what Mandic is.
He put out a door knocker on Bangs. So I've done a great big door knocker at 150% scale on the SV08. And overnight, I get up in the middle of the night and it stopped on the print 3/4 of the way done. And some dual color fixed dry filament. It's red and black. It looks really cool, but the print had just stopped. It says 100% done. I reloaded the file, went back to bed. Same thing happened the second time. I sent him the file. Come to find out, when I'm uploading it, it's not. Well, anyway, to sum it all up, I think
it's not completely uploading.
Yes, yeah. On Clipper, I had too many files in there. It seems like it ran out of room, and it only printed.
Oh, really?
That's what it seems like. So I deleted all my files. I'm printing it at 100% now. because I'm running out of that filament and I want to complete this door knocker. But tomorrow in my live stream, I'll show the 2 failed prints. They're really beautiful, but they're only 3/4 of the way there. I joined his Discord and I posted it there, and I'm not sure. Well, he looked at the file. He don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know. But it wasn't complete. So I don't know. I'm
posting a link to that WL Tech blog. He has a video on that WiseCam firmware.
I see Tor's got screw buddies there. I got 3 of them. So we both have screw buddies. I can't show you, but I got 3 of them. Yeah, that's cool. Screw buddies.
Is that what they're calling them? Is screw buddies? Ooh.
The one person that has them on printables calls them screw buddies.
Ooh, that came out
That's
great.
the America filament, isn't it?
Indeed, it is.
The white came out amazing. The white really came through on that print.
That reminds me of Maker.
On the front there.
I've got another one for you too.
That is gorgeous. You look for the hats when you're doing like shows, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Have a good weekend. America. Just hear eagles screaming.
Now the back of this is that white. I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice, but the white really.
It's coming through pretty good. Yeah. Damn.
Hey, other Tim.
Damn. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, this is good filament. I love it.
I would say, that's it. I think we're almost out of stock on it too.
Last time
that was a limited release. Come on, we're fancy now.
They updated their page.
Filament. Who?
Soval.
One of the I have 14 rings left. That's it, and that's at the 1776 price. That's it. So.
I have.
You guys want to try our spaghetti? If you guys want to try our spaghetti, 1776 Merca, you can get a full kilogram.
This print's really nice, guy. You should buy it.
Silicon boride glass.
They changed it. This was tempered glass before.
Oh, now they're
Isn't silicon boride just cheap shit? I need to look at. I'm not a glass expert.
I'll delete my post. It's being rude in all caps. Somebody said, "Hey Jerry, can I use window tint on both sides?" I said, "Well, you could, but they don't really fix the problem. It would help, but
it would help keep it together."
Yeah, that ain't a fix, but that would work.
Okay. Silicon borides are lightweight ceramic compounds, whereas so it's not borosilicate. Wait.
Man,
is it a borosilicate glass? Is that what it is? No, silicate and boron trioxide is borosilicate. That doesn't make maybe they mean it's borosilicate glass? I would assume so. So you're saying they had it as tempered glass before?
They had it say tempered glass before, and I think the URL changed.
Well, let's see. So I'm on the Enclosure kit page, and it just says glass.
Hide on stream, share.
I'm looking through here.
No, I just pulled it up back on the Wayback Wind machine.
Okay, sure. Thank you for the sub, Travis.
Metal and tempered glass enclosure.
Yeah, yours wasn't fucking tempered glass.
No, it was not.
So they literally fucking lied about what kind of glass. Dude, like...
Yeah.
Sovo has fucked up this printer launch beyond belief. Like, I don't understand why they fucked up this. Like, they're printing the fucking parts in PLA. They're sending out tempered or not tempered glass, just regular ass glass when they're saying it's tempered. Right there, you can say tempered glass, which it should be tempered glass. So when it inevitably gets broken, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it gets broken. You don't want chunks of glass that can cut people. Like, I'm gonna say, Tor, put it on your list. Let's get acrylic panels made for this, because like, I wouldn't want that on mine. And you can test fit them, so we can just have Wade ship the samples right to you.
How many people can you have in studio, Tim? Ain't it like 11 or 12 or something?
I think so. I'd have to look it up. I know it's at least 10.
Yeah.
And you just
How many- I'm
accidentally knock into that glass with something, just a little pointy, and it's going to shatter everywhere.
Yeah,
No, I
well,
already
it's
broke
going to
one.
go into chunks. Yeah, he already broke one of his.
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
did?
Yeah,
Nice.
he already broke one of his. So, I'm shocked. Like I can tell you, the K1 glass is tempered because it went, and there's tons of little parts.
Yeah, Uncle
everywhere.
Jeff, that's Uncle Jesse. Yeah, door flew open. His mouth just went. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't cuss. Maybe he don't. I would have.
I was joking about sending him because I think he did it on the Max. I think it was. I was joking about engraving like his face on one of the doors with my K40 and then sending him one of the doors. There you go. Yeah, that's not fucking tempered glass.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's dangerous. That's very dangerous.
That is very dangerous. Like
Made me mad when I
literally very
seen that
dangerous.
on their Facebook group.
Oh, Dean likes this poly dryer. I have 2 in the house. I really should steal one for out here since we actually have stock on them right now. We're out of stock on the boxes, but yeah, I like the poly dryers. I heard some people like, oh, I don't like them. They don't work well. I was like, I don't know what you're doing because it's not rocket science.
I've dried
Throw it on the box.
5-year-old nylon.
I see yours back there. I see yours back there, right to the left of your printer. You're printing from one of the boxes right now.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's one. I have another one behind me over here in this disaster.
I mean, I've messed with Creality's ones. So I've used Creality's ones. They were I've used the Sunlu S2, which was a decent dryer, but they did like multiple revisions on that, and like I guess the S2 now has a fan to circulate the air in it because the first one didn't. Even though the first version of S2 didn't have a fan, it worked decent. But when we got the poly dryers, then I gave the S2 to one of my old employees. So
That's cool. You can see the laser beam coming down off that laser on the camera.
what are you talking about?
On my fiber laser, my picture. You can see the beam coming
I
down. On the
can't,
brain.
Jerry, we can't see your video at all. You might need to.
No, we can't.
Oh, I thought you've been watching my fiber laser video the whole time. I got a.
No, we can't see it. Try re-reloading your browser.
Oh, that's weird. Because on your screen, I'm seeing my fiber laser. Okay.
Just reload the browser. Maybe something's got screwed up.
Yeah, like, wait, my fiber laser's not running.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was confused what he was talking about because I mean, is the stream seeing him? Are you guys seeing Jerry?
No. Oh,
Oh,
there he
now
is.
we can see it. Now we can see it. There we
Well,
go,
yeah.
Jerry.
The whole time I could see that, you guys couldn't. So, okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
I hooked up your close-up camera that I got from you that you can adjust the lens.
Oh,
And-
the Easy Cam?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think that's what it was. And I couldn't see anything. It had the flash was too bright for the camera. So this is C920. And you can like see the laser beams coming down off, like rain. It's cool.
Yeah. If you can also set on any camera, not just ours, you can actually go into the settings and change like the exposure and everything. So if the camera's having a hard time like finding the correct exposure on its own, you can adjust that. OBS actually supports that. I don't think I can do it in Talk Studio. I'm not seeing it in here. But like in OBS, if you go into your camera settings, you can actually change the exposure and lock it. And I would just find a good one that works and just lock the exposure.
Patrick, I
So it's
changed
not
that.
trying
I
to-
don't know why this morning Lightburn. Hopefully I got it better. I was working with a square box on a business card. It was only barely off, but I readjusted a little bit, and then I framed the coin, and I'm redoing the other side of it. That's a Dragon file that was shared online for free from Jeremy Wagner, and I also shared it over on my Facebook group for a 60-watt JPT MOPA. He had all the settings. I plugged them in, and they seem to be working fine. Because usually other settings on different people's machines are always different, but
I would also be careful
Yeah, that's
too
close enough.
with your. I would also be careful too with your cameras. You can actually run the risk of burning out this camera sensors with the lasers, depending on how it reflects into it.
my DSLR, I'll never film a close-up with it. I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, I would just definitely use a cheap webcam. I would not risk it.
I've
Even with your
been
phone.
using, which one is this? The Canon M200?
Can you get a filter for it? So, like, if it, like, I don't know if a polarizing filter would help. But I was talking
I've
about
been
my.
running-
Well, that's an expensive
This is-
camera, Patrick.
Yeah, this is my laser camera, but I put an IR filter on it, and so far
Okay.
it's held up pretty well.
Okay. Yeah, because I
And you
know if
can-
you just use a regular one, it can run the risk of burning out the,
Does an
the
IR
sensor
filter
in there.
Can you see through it clear when you film? You can still see
Yeah.
it clear, right? Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he showed it up. Or is that what the one you showed when you were doing the paper?
Well, I've heard of people
Yeah.
filming the sun on the eclipse and they're burning it. They're screwing up their cameras. They're holding up their cameras and sitting there filming the sun.
It's this one right here that you're looking at right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. I see
I'm looking for my
somebody
enclosure right
here. Dean's asking when we'll get more boxes in. Our rep will actually not allocate more boxes to us. I guess they're keeping them for themselves because I asked him if we could reorder boxes, and he said they don't have inventory for resellers right now. So, because I wanted to order like 100 boxes, he's like, "Oh, we can do 40." I was like, "Okay," you know. So I guess basically, I'm not very like I like their products, but I'm not very happy with how their business to business works. Like basically, they are only prioritizing their own inventory, and basically it seems like whatever they have left over, then they give to resellers. So like, because they have, I guess, 2 different warehouses, one for like their Amazon drop shipping that they do, and then they also have like the ones that are for resellers. So, you know, it sucks, but it's, you know, it's going to be like to the point where it's like, okay, if I can't get this product that people want, then I might as well not carry it and go with a company that can actually get us inventory. So, but I like their dryers. I can't get the boxes. So,
One of my viewers seen my video on the Polymaker dry boxes, and he said, "Hey, what are you going to do with the one from Arion?" I said, "Well, you want to pay for shipping, you can have it." So I packed it up real good. I shipped it in a Polymaker dry box. It went UPS to USPS. He got it. The box was tore all to hell. Looked like they kicked it down the street. 3 of the bearings were missing, but the unit wasn't broke. I can't believe the mail people handled it so badly, and the box was all tore to hell. But I packaged it really well. I taped the hell out of it, and it was still ripped open and beat up.
yeah.
Yeah, I actually just got my Stream Deck thing. It's like a Stream Deck holder that has.
Oh, you got the new one from Tom.
Oh,
3D printing pilot.
Yeah.
The box was ripped open in half. Luckily, everything was still in there and everything was in perfect condition. But the box was like opened in half.
What does that thing do for your Stream Deck?
It's just a holder for the Stream Deck, but this is a MIDI controller, so I can.
It's got a USB hub built into it too, so it drives both.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's just the one cable coming out the back.
Volume controls for different
Gotcha.
things.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Like I
find.
turn off my microphone and everything. Turn down games when I'm not playing them. Adjust what's it called? The browser volume.
The guy
I was
dropped
trying
in
to
my
find the
live
like
stream
delivered.
like a month ago. He
memes.
said he lives in Vegas, Patrick, and he's on TikTok. And then he said, "Hey, Jerry, you want me to send you one?" I said, "Well, I don't know when I'd use it." And then Tor seen him on the stream, and he bought one from him, like $55, I think it was. And anyway, he's over on TikTok.
You know-
3D printing pilot.
Do you know another name for the postal carriers is?
I can think of plenty that I can't say.
That you can call them mail escorts. Oh, here it is. I found this is the meme I was looking for. Hang on. Let me share this because this is literally how tracking for our customers' packages have been multiple times. This is so true.
Yeah.
Right, Tor? There's no updates. Did you guys ship my order? Yes, we shipped it. USPS has it. Day later, oh, it's delivered, and there's no other scans between when it was picked up and delivered.
There's construction in my neighborhood. One day they get delivered, my street was clear. 2 days ago, the mailman parks in front of my house because there's a tree out front. I run out and catch him and said, "You already delivered the mail?" "Oh, no, they're doing construction. I can't get to it." I said, "You ever think about walking through the front yards? And then you can get the mailbox through the trench plate and away in the trench." So he can't park the truck there, but he can walk down there. And then he hands me, he says, "What's your address?" He gives me my mail, and he still probably didn't listen to me. I said, "Would you like me to walk you down there and show you how you can deliver it to everybody else?" Idiots. Anyway.
I had a laser ship FedEx, and
I hate
was
FedEx
tracking it.
even more.
It's FedEx freight, and they were supposed to.
They're even worse than the
deliver it,
regular
right?
FedEx.
It's out for delivery. They didn't call me. No contact of any kind. I look up the tracking. It says delivered, and when I went for proof of delivery, it was RTS and then a phone number. And it was the phone number of the company that sent it to me. So they returned it to the sender and didn't even contact me. Like, I have no idea why. Still don't know.
Oh, we've had that.
Yeah, it's because people are like fucking lazy these days. Here you go.
I don't really blame the company; it's the person. I mean, most of my delivery people are good about deliveries, but some aren't. It depends on the person. When
our mail carrier is great. The one we have, like, he comes here every day during the week. But everybody else I've dealt with at the post office, like, literally, we had. How about that was that a week or two ago, where like we were trying to figure out where the hell this guy's package was, and like we both called, and they were like hanging up on you, like literally, like, oh, hang on, and then just click.
They put me on hold for 15 minutes. I hear her come back, pick up the phone, and I just heard it click down. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. I call back, and then every single one of my callbacks was they just hung up.
Yeah, Tim's got a really cool feature on his phone when you call him. It asks you who you're calling for and why you're calling, and then...
Oh, yeah, because he called me. I was like, I didn't know who this was.
That was really cool. Actually,
yeah,
it wasn't
built.
Service, you heard it, so...
Yeah, that's built into the Google Pixel phones. I'm sure it's probably built into other ones, but it's part of the Google Pixel phones. And it like uses like AI to like screen the call. And like my favorite part about it is when I call a business and they have a menu tree, it displays. Actually, let me see. It displays. I can just try calling Comcast because we know we won't actually be able to get a person, so I'm just using them as a test.
Hey, Marcel. Hey, Tim.
This is kind of cool. So if I start typing this in, it knows what the number is. Hang on. 1-800-COMCAST. So look at it. Actually, before I even call it, it tells me what the wait times typically are.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That is cool.
So, but if I call this here, so call up to 5-minute wait. So watch what it does. So it's dialing out right now.
Hey, thanks, Tim.
Look, it's already predicting what they're going to say.
Oh, so you can clearly read it instead of can't hear it.
Yeah, it's transcribing.
Is that a C920 camera in the reflection?
The 930E.
Okay.
It's a wider field of view. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So it'll actually show the. I'll take off speaker, but it'll actually show the menu tree on the call here.
Now, does it punch buttons for you?
What do you smell? Dog?
No, I think it's something from outside.
Oh.
It's a smell I've smelled before.
It ain't burning. It ain't electrical, I hope.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's... yeah. Thank you, DeWitt. DeWitt's a member. Thank you, sir. It smells like resin. It smells like resin.
You know, when I'm resin printing, I really don't notice it, but I can be clear across the house and I know I'm resin printing, if that makes any sense.
We don't have any resin printers set up. We have two.
Like an odd odor.
I need a new resin printer.
Tipped over.
It's got to be something from outside, because we don't have anything that would be making a resin smell around here.
Huh.
Oh, maybe they're spraying some fresh chemtrails. I don't know.
Turn down the gain on
yeah, that happened.
a little bit.
Mine?
Yeah.
I actually don't know how it's auto adjust. Wait, hang on. Uncheck auto adjust. Is this better?
Patrick, to get rid of the sandpaper look on these coins when they're done, I'll have to polish them, right? I got polishing compound and a wheel I can put on a grill. I don't have a tumbler, but the only way to make them look really pretty would be to tumble them or polish them really good.
Yeah, pretty much.
That sandpaper look.
Yep.
So you get that kind of sandpaper look just from the engraving?
Yeah, when it's done, even though I clean it, it's going to look like it won't look like a $50 basically. Patrick's got polished up there.
It depends. Like this one, I ran settings so that I didn't polish this one. That's fresh off a laser. I didn't do anything to it.
I got a membership to my own channel. Did you see that?
So,
No, last
and
week was
another.
me. Now it's me.
Another thing is if the file has a lot of I guess you could say noise in it in the black levels too.
So if it's not a solid color,
yeah, the background can get a little rough, I guess you could say.
So how do you because I haven't done lasers aside from basic like cuts and engraves. I am gonna have to dip out here in a little bit, but again, you guys are welcome to keep the stream going after I'm gone. But what do you do to prep your files before you engrave them? Like, what is your process?
Like what kind of file are you talking
So
about? An image or a vector?
Like not a vector, like a photo. Like if I sent you a photo, what's your process you're going to work through? Like let's say I sent you a picture of Remo and I was like, hey, I want this on a coin. How would you process that image?
The first thing I would do is probably take it to Photoshop or similar and bump up the DPI.
Okay.
And try to make that DPI match the DPI that I'm going to run with the laser, so that there's the closer you can get those, the better off you are.
So the software's not having to upscale it or interpolate it or whatever.
Yeah. That would be the first thing I did just for a basic photo. And
so you're using
a lot of grayscales you get, they're huge. You know, they fill up your monitor. So you end up having to scale those down anyway. But a lot of that stuff I just do within Lightburn and then adjust your contrast, gamma, brightness, just to get the look that you want. And it's going to depend whether you're running just an image on a black business card versus doing an image on wood versus any other substrate.
So you might have a photo that looks weird on the computer, but when it's burned, it looks correct because you're having to play with the levels depending on the material you're going on to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So and then how do you determine that? Do you just do a bunch of test burns? I mean, by now I know you're familiar with a lot of materials you work with, but like starting off, I'm sure there was a lot of trial and error.
Yep. And there still is. Still is trial and error. Because one image, let's see, example. Like, here's an image I did on a business card. Wow. That was an AI generated image.
That looks cool as shit, though. I got your business cards that you sent. Like, they look cool as shit.
But that image, when I was testing it last week, Jeremy from HTL Customs and I were messing around with some photos on a live stream last week. And I think this one I had to turn the brightness like way down. So if you were looking at it I had to turn the brightness down. And if you're looking at it on screen, it looks like, that's not going to turn out. But then to run it on a business card, and it looks great.
Pull up
I got a picture there I'm sharing, Tim. Those are on black high gloss business cards. Files like random files I got off the internet, and I only put them in Lightburn and processed them. I didn't do anything special. They're one of my dogs up top.
I was gonna say that's your doggos at the top. I recognize them.
Yeah. There was a color picture. I don't own Photoshop. I'm poor, so I just used Lightburn. Figured out what I could do it. But those came out in person. They're really high glossy. They're really, really super cool. Patrick has seen them. I had them on stream. I got some videos out, but they're like, oh my god, these look so awesome.
Have you thought about or tried using Affinity Photo? It's actually really good. We have licenses for it, and it's not a fucking subscription. I hate subscriptions. I hate all the subscription shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really funny you mentioned that because this past week I've been forcing myself to use Affinity Designer and Affinity Photo to try to get away from using Adobe. So
I think Photo. So they have Designer, Publisher, and Photo. I have all. You could try it for free. I'm going to post a link in here. Actually, I got to reload my browser because it gets stuck sometimes.
I bought the license when they had them on sale. It was like $50 for all three lifetime.
For what you get.
Beat it.
The holidays are coming, so the deals will be coming up. Hopefully, for all the companies. except for stream.
Yeah,
notes.
they'll have a Black Friday deal. That'd be a good time to pick up a license.
So let's see if that works. Yeah, I think so. I think what's happening is when I try to send out a chat to Facebook because it tries to send it everywhere, it locks my browser and I can't actually type anything else in because it's trying to send it out. So
you know something weird. Yesterday, I think you can still hear me. Yesterday, Jeremy popped in to test my Talk Studio. He couldn't hear me. No matter what I did, he couldn't hear me. So when he dropped off, I went to reboot my computer and I shut it down. I turned the power button back on. It wouldn't come back on. Nothing. It would come on, but Windows wouldn't load. Until I went to the back of the computer and killed the power at the power supply, I couldn't reboot my computer. Once I finally did, then everything worked.
Well, so I don't know if you noticed, when you turn your computer off or shut it down, it actually still has power on the board.
Yeah,
so it could be, I would assume maybe the controller on the SSD got screwed up and needed a full reset, because I've had to do that not in a while, knock on wood, but I have had that happen where like the controller gets hung and the drive never comes back up, so you can't boot. So,
Gary, who did you say was helping you?
You. I said Patrick. I didn't say Jeremy.
Yeah, you did.
No way.
Yeah, I heard Jeremy too.
Oh my God. Every time they were both on, for some reason, I'd mix them up, and I don't know why.
It's funny.
My brain. I'm sick.
Do they look similar? Do you guys look similar?
No, not at all. I don't know why I mixed up the names. It's my age, I guess.
It just makes me laugh. That's all.
Sorry, Patrick.
Oh, I don't care. I've been called worse than Jeremy.
Gary, is your drive still full, or did you clear out some of the stuff that was?
I can't hear you.
Plugging it up. Is your drive still full?
Is my what still full?
Your drive.
Oh no, I went into Clipper and I deleted everything, and now I'm printing it at 100%.
On your PC.
Oh, you'll know I cleared out a lot of stuff. I had too much crap on my C drive, and matter of fact, I was taping last night in OBS, and it told me I'm running out of space. So I'm frantically going over there trying to delete stuff I don't need and dropping it on another drive so the video would finish. But then I wound up not keeping the video. Like this one here I'm taping. A couple times I popped myself on camera. I'll have to edit that out. I'll make it as short and post it on all my socials. So I've been going on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram every day doing a video now for the last 3 weeks. And I'm finally using hashtags. So maybe I'll learn how to grow my channel after all these years with over 600 videos.
I mean, all I can say is keep at it. Like, I'm not great at it, like, but I've been I call them shit post videos because they're just funny. They're not informative. It's just, but TikTok loves the stupid shit. So, like, let's see. I need to check here. So I made the one with the what was it? People watching people with a bamboo think they're printing experts after a week and selling a few dragons. And this got, what is this? This got 173 comments, 782 likes, and 24,100 views.
Oh, wow.
And then I made this one here, which is pretty funny. And this one's got like 14,000. So, yeah, I don't know where.
On one mod.
Yeah, and then the top comment, or one of the comments, some guy said, "I guess pinball machines are wrong." I was like, "Yeah, I have those too."
Kitty cat. Wow.
Well, I'm gonna get yelled at. You guys, like I said, you guys are you've done stream. Tor's a big boy. You can't end the stream. You have my login. You have my login.
I would just end it because I have to go get food too.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry it's a short stream, but we have like IRL things going on. I would be down. Yeah. Well, okay. So Sunday though, I'm going to see this big fucker in Illinois.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
So it's an hour and a half from here. We're driving up there, Chris and I and Olivia, and I think my friend Bruce is coming by to go with us, but Union Pacific is taking it on tour around the country. So I'll be sure to share pictures and stuff, but
awesome.
Yeah.
You like trains. You like trains, right?
Planes, automobiles.
This is going to be a future engraving project right here.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Where'd you get your hands on a piece of rail?
He probably got that out of his backyard.
Oh, I can't remember. Yes, I don't know what it means, but it's 7315 is what's stamped on it.
Oh, nice.
Marcel got timed out on Twitch Trains. I love trains. They're cool as shit. And we established last week, trains are just fucking cool.
Yeah.
So
I got train
trains
horns
are
on my
fucking
truck,
awesome.
but they're disconnected. Because their tank keeps going off on them, but they're louder than hell.
I got train horns on my go-kart, and when you're driving downtown, because we can ride them on the roads here, and like people are like, they're not looking at the go-kart, they're like looking for,
They're looking for a train.
Yeah, they're looking for like a train. Well, there's a train tracks in town too, but they're also like either looking for like a lifted truck or something, and they're just like, where the hell did that come from?
That's funny.
It's the go-kart. I have them like they're over. The ends of them come out right in front of my head, so I'm behind the sound, so it's not crazy loud. But yeah, I had to run a relay and everything out of it. I got a 9 amp hour battery I run them off of.
I want to see a picture of this. You have to send me a picture. I want to see that.
Yeah, I got it. It runs. Those are the go-karts we built last year. We got the little, I think they're like 6.5 or 7 horse, the 212cc Harbor Freight Predator motors. So
Yeah.
and they do 40 miles an hour. So
Sweet.
So like we run around the property here and like we're flying through the grass doing like 40 miles an hour. There's a bunch of big trees, so we'll like zip around the trees and just slide the whole ass end out of the cart. And then I've got both the wheels on the axle on the rear are locked, so you actually can get some traction. I got like on-road, off-road tires, so you can go in the mud and stuff. And
I got to run, guys. You have a great day.
Yeah, Jerry, take it easy. Thanks for coming on. We got to wrap this up anyways, or I'm going to yell it. So, but. Yeah, dude, awesome seeing the lasers. Tor, I see your Mercury's doing stuff.
Yeah,
so
printing another mug.
You and your Red Bull mugs.
I'm gonna have a massive collection of them. I just have them all across the background, every color.
All right, everybody. Sorry for the short stream, but we're gonna dip out. But yeah, probably won't do a stream this weekend, but we might do a Hangout stream at some point next week because I'm gonna be building another Mercury 1. Another one. Tor, I'm gonna put this on you. Pick me on extruder for that build. I already have the BMO Dragonfly, so think about what extruder. Okay?
Sounds good.
Think about it. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Patrick, thanks again for stopping by. Jerry, I know you're going, but thanks for stopping by too. And yeah, we didn't get the channel taken down this step.
Yeah, it's always a good thing.
I like your shirt too.
Have a good one, everyone.
Later, guys.
All right, later. All right, thanks for having me.